Alright, we're back. So essentially, let's just do some quests while we're waiting for the rune spent. Let's just make this a new episode. Let's go home, teleport to Lumbridge. We're going to gain access to Menaphos. We believe it takes less than an hour to get into Menaphos. So that's going to be a lot of rendering because we're going to be doing 3 quests. So, well, I mean, there's no breaks in between, right? We can't be like, we're going to be doing rune crafting for this long and then we come back this much later. It's pretty much just recording straight through doing all of the quests. So are they just gonna be 3 different episodes? Maybe they will have to be, especially the first one. Is it the first one? The first one deals with the agility. The second one deals with the dung cow fights. Third one is really quick. So maybe we'll do, so this is a achievement entering through the Al-Kharid gate. We know that one. That's why we came through the south, through the swamp, to get that achievement out of the way. And then you activate the Kharid lodestone, and then you home teleport to Draenor Village. So we can do that, and then while we're rendering the videos, well, at 6 o'clock the rune spirits, right? I was gonna say while rendering the videos we just do rune span, but that wouldn't make any sense. So then from the waypoint here we would just go south over here. We could get some achievements out of the way. It's just a simple thing, but we'll do the achievements after. It's really easy to do them. So you would talk to Ozan here. Ozan's standing right here. Talk to him.
When I saw it, so adventures would be.
And then accept the quest, Stolen Hearts, so it doesn't require anything, right?
Now, knock on the
I'll be back soon. And then you just open the trapdoor. And then you have to answer the proper answer. It says, what do you want? You said, let me in or I'll poke your eyes out. If you don't answer that one, he won't actually let you in. So you go over here. We do actually need combat. We do need some combat things. So we could just we believe you could do any of these options. We just nodded our heads so we could say, carry their goods home and case the joint. Then we could say, inside a prison riot. And then we could say, have my lackeys work them over.
Okay, well done. You have any?
Alright, tell me what jobs you have and it works. So this is the one where you can't say anything. You have to do the first option, ask him what jobs he has, and then he will tell you what jobs he has. So considering we need to get combat quick, let's just go to the bank. The bank is just to the south here. If we rotate the map, where's the bank? There's the bank. So you can just run to the bank here quick. Then we're just gonna get air runes. We're gonna get air runes and then maybe a little bit of food, I don't think. So there is an achievement, right? It says access the bank in Draenor Village. We haven't done that before. If you take out just without withdraw placeholder, withdraw all, and then just bring some food. Let's just put food in that tab so we don't lose it all the time. Wherever the trouts are. There they are. So we'll just put them right here. That way, if we ever need food, we can just go to that tab. So we're all good. We got combat gear. We're just gonna be fighting some level 2s or level 3s or something. So then you go talk to Ozan.
Hey.
And then say that you have discuss Crumb. Is that right? Talk to
No one. I wonder what was them.
So how do we find the headquarters? Ask him how you find the headquarters.
Are you ready to?
And then say that you are ready to start following him. So now you're gonna have to start following him. Follow him. Ozan will warn you getting too close or too far. Click on the door he went through. Talk to him. So we know all of this. We've done this quest so many times. Just because Menaphos is so good to unlock. So you'd have to start walking at this point. And then you could just go over here. Hide behind the rocks. So we should be good over here. We have to go up here now. Too close? Oh, not too close. I guess we got too close. He'll tell you if you were too close or too far. So essentially we were pretty close there. So you just want to follow him without losing him. You could examine him and say he's a little rough around the edges. And he talks to him, and then it says visit the Draenor market. So we got this achievement here. Essentially, we've never come to Draenor. We just went to Lumbridge Swamps to do our shrimp fishing. I mean, anchovy fishing. Pretty much anchovies. The shrimps aren't really worth too much. And we just go to our magic, make sure it is, yeah, everything is auto cast on there. And EOC should actually be alright. EOC should be alright. I mean, it would be faster in Legacy. Let's do that. Let's go Legacy. Let's go. So let's go settings, combat mode. So we don't need our hotbar for anything. Change it to Legacy. You're going to be doing combat. Combat will be so much better. Go to your mage book. Go to your spell book. Click on here. Make sure that it's auto cast. So you left click. Set to main hand and offhand. There we go. So now I fixed everything. So it's just so that we can like kill everybody in hopefully 3 seconds. Hopefully it should just take like 3 seconds, right? 1 second per guy. Unless they have more hit points. Essentially it'll be a whole lot faster. If we were in EOC, you'd be sitting there for, oh geez, 10, 20, 30 seconds maybe. So slow. You hit here and you go through his options, so apparently we just press the 4 button, then the 3 button, then the 3 button. Then we just have to set head south and then fight the bandits. So you can sit here and read all the dialogue. For this series, we're not going to read the dialogue, though we will record everything, right? We're not going to cut out everything. That way, if you're trying to follow through or something, you press the 4 button, you'll pretty much know exactly what to do. Just these little short quests. So you press the 3 button again, and then we should be able to leave the place.
I don't know the kidnap.
It's too late.
Fine.
Get to the shore.
Catch up us.
See, we could just shorten that. We could have been like, yes, just press the 4, press the 3, press the 3, and then clip it. And be like, go to the shore down here. Look on the map. Go to the blue box, and then just have the whole quest done in like 2 minutes. And then down here, fight the people. Clip, skip the dialogue. So in a cutscene, what happened? Yeah, just make sure you don't click anywhere during cutscenes. You could break the cutscenes, and then you just have to watch the cutscenes over again. I think it's especially bad at the second quest. So if you hit the escape button, we'll just skip the cutscene. For Menaphos, we'll watch the cutscene. So it's really easy. You just hit him to have 50 hit points. You just click him, and then they're all dead. Right? 3 seconds. Completely ridiculous. Legacy combat mode we're talking about. Legacy, so quick. If we were on EOC, you would have to sit there, wait for the cast animation, wait for the first guy to die, sit there, wait for the cast animation, wait for the second guy to die, sit there, wait for the cast animation, wait for the third guy to die. Will you take him to Alfred? Yes, we will. Alright. Well, with Legacy, you see, you just literally click on the guy, and then as soon as you click on him, he dies. So do home teleport to Alfred. Oh, and then he tells you he'll follow you. That's perfect. So he will home teleport with you. Like, that was so much quicker. Because we've done this quest like 4 times. We've always done it on EOC. It's always been so ridiculously slow. Why is EOC an option? All combat should be, well, I don't know. We'll just, we shouldn't be saying so much, because then they'll nerf it. Then it'll be, Legacy will be terrible. Teleport to here, talk to the palace guard, and then we just do all this agility stuff. Right, there we go. Now we just leave the palace, then we go here to the crafting store. And then we climb up these stairs, climb up the steps. So this part's pretty cool. So maybe we will just do this as one episode. Next quest will be another episode. And the next one will be the other one. It's just the Elemental Workshop, right? Elemental Workshop, the one quest, literally was 4 minutes. Literally was 4 or 5 minutes for the Elemental Workshop 1. Elemental Workshop 2 took like 17 minutes. But then maybe we did a little bit of preparation in those episodes, so maybe collecting the coal took a little bit. Unless we did those before. Yeah, we did. We just did those straight up those quests right there. Because we had to go to the bank because we had to fill the box. So essentially for this, you'd just be looking for the agility places. They would just say, go down the awning, climb these steps, go across the rope for this one specifically. Say, walk across the washing line. You have to wait for there to be dialogues. Then you click wash across the washing line. And for all of these, you have to wait for Ozan to come behind you, because he's doing it too. He'll come here. There's no point clicking, actually. We always just spam click, but it won't let you go until he shows up. And then you can climb the ladder. It's the main reason to unlock Menaphos. Should we be talking about that yet, or do we wait until we're on our way to Menaphos? Well, I guess there's nothing happening. The main reason to unlock Menaphos would be to get the fishing place, as well as the woodcutting place. And if you're doing the soul lobby, or if you're just sitting there gaining reputation, basically it'll take you like 5 days, 4 days, 4 to 5 days, 4 to 5 days to get the either the woodcutting buff or the fishing buff, whichever one you want. So it'll take you 8 to 10 days to get both of them. Essentially, it just increases your fishing chance while in Menaphos, which even without the increased fishing chance, it's really good fishing. But then with the increased fishing chance, it would be amazing fishing. And it gets better too, because we usually don't even get that too far in it. Then the woodcutting one just gives you increased chance at woodcutting, which Acadia logs are really good woodcutting experience. 98 experience compared to the 67 of Willows. So you do Willows until 30, so you turn to 47. Just go to Acadias. Oh, and they chop often too. They're not like maple logs. Maple logs take absolutely forever to get maple logs. On the one character, we did chop maple logs. We did try chopping maple logs for a little bit on the Iron Man, and then we're like, geez, it takes absolutely forever to chop the maple logs. We could chop so much more willow logs and then just fletch those instead. So maples don't even make sense at this point. We thought we were being tricky by going to the Damonheim dungeon.
I've got this one.
So you go through here, and then he's going to shoot his bow to create a rope to allow you to go to the top of the palace, which is amazing.
Okay.
So then you would cross the rope, shimmy across the rope. Oh, and if these episodes are only like 15 minutes compared to the 20 minutes that they usually are, that would mean less rendering time. That means more playtime. And it kind of focuses the episode, right? So I think before, oh no, you have to click climb brickwork. As soon as you click that, when he's there, a cutscene will happen. Let me look through here. And then we just pretty much get through the dialogue, right? Just gonna be these guys talking, and then you're going to be entering the palace enough. Oh, we forgot the passphrase. We were supposed to keep track of the passphrase. That's right, we completely forgot that. Talk to Leah and remember the passphrase she gives you. Although that doesn't really do absolutely nothing. It doesn't do anything. All it does is speed up the cutscene a little bit. Essentially, he's going to ask you for the passphrase, and if you don't know it, he's going to step closer, be like, what's the passphrase? And then he'll step closer, and like, what's the passphrase? And if he gets it wrong all the times, nothing happens. Nothing happens that we know about. So if you climb up the brickwork, then we can just climb down here, break into the skylight, and then Ozan's going to put a rope, and then he'll allow you to go down. Essentially, you're going to go break in here, and then these scales, the guides don't say it. We don't know where we found that information. Information that we always use for this quest is it says put the last three weights onto the scale, check to see their weights, and then check the weight one more time, and then just essentially you'll know exactly which weight it is. So if we inspect these scales, you're supposed to find the heaviest weight. You have 3 chances. It's always one of the last 3. So if we press this button, they're equal. They're equal. Here's the heaviest weight. So we just click this, right? We just have to weigh them twice. We know this is the heaviest one. So it's always one of the last 3. It doesn't say that in the quick guide. We don't know where we found that information. But this one's the heaviest. It saves up all the time because the guide says, right, put 6 of them. Try to see if it's on any of the sides. And if it is, then try to figure out the heaviest weight. So we just have to place the weight on here. We don't actually have to talk to Ozan. So we have the heaviest weight. We have a 100% confirmed it. And then the cutscene will happen. And then the guards will come in. Someone's in the vault. And essentially when Leela was talking to you, she was going to tell you a passphrase. And if you know the passphrase, then you could tell them the passphrase. Does it say anything there in the rewards? It's like if you say the correct passphrase, you get something? Maybe not. So then Diamond in the Rough would be next. The quick guide. This one's pretty quick too. We've done all of these ones so much the past 2 months. So we could just guess, right? Say number 2, maybe? Oh, we did. We got the correct answer. You could tell by his response. If he says, okay, just for a minute, say if you did really talk to Leela, which is pretty much his daughter, I would imagine. So you could say, calm down. It doesn't matter which option you pick. It's just a little bit of different dialogue for which ones you pick, maybe. So then now that has happened. And then just the next one, right? Diamond in the Rough, speak to Osman in Al-Kharid. We're going to be doing that quest next. Essentially, it's just a 3-quest chain to get into Menaphos. Then we just stay there forever, probably.
Before you wedded, the enlight eye, please stand as we.
Alright, there we go. You have completed Stolen Arts 3 quest points, 250 combat XP, 250 agility XP, 250 thieving. If you're on members, 250 constitution, some coins, talk to him for 4 jail keys. We don't worry about that. And then we believe it pretty much just starts the next quest up. So we're going to end this clip. That's that quest. That's the first quest.